on my way back to school. It is Sunday at 12:30 in the afternoon. I went home this weekend because it's the only weekend that I can really go home until after spring break, which is at the end of March. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to go home this weekend and see my family and just chill out for a little before things get crazy with school. So that is what I'm doing right now. But anyways, I just wanted to get up on here. I drive a lot on Sundays, I tend to notice, whether it's at school or when I'm at home. I love Sunday drives. I think they're like really, really peaceful and relaxing. And I don't know if you guys know that Marison Moore's song, like My Kind of Church or something, about how like driving in her car is like her church. And sometimes I feel like driving in my car is my church. I love it. I love driving. I love driving the back roads, like even like highways through like trees and stuff is my favorite. I love it, and that's literally like all I drive on the way back to school. I go through a city for a little bit, but it's mostly back roads or like back highways. So I really, really love it. It's beautiful, especially on like a clear blue day like today. There's no clouds in the skies. Like, it's gorgeous. So I'm loving this ride home right now. But I wanted to start a new segment because I do drive a lot on Sunday, and I think I'm going to call it Sunday Drives with Suze, and just like talk about different topics. Today I want to talk about like positivity and like staying positive and like positive mindset, positive life, that kind of stuff. But if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them down below. I love to chatter, and I would love to know what you guys would want to hear my thoughts on. So please leave that in the comment box down below. But today, like I said, I want to talk about positivity for a little bit. I have about an hour and a half left in the car. I'm definitely not going to talk for an hour and a half, but I have a bit of time to kill, so I thought this would be perfect. Basically, things have been getting me down recently and just like really putting a damper on my day. And things have really been getting me down and getting damper on my day, and I try so hard not to let that happen because I'm the type of person that feels very deeply. And if something upsets me, or like even when I'm super, super excited, I get so overwhelmed that I will literally cry about like the stupidest things. Like, oh my goodness, I have to switch lanes because this lane is too bumpy and this is not staying up. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. Okay, that's better. I hope it stays. But, so I feel just really, really deeply, and it affects me like a lot, and I really wish it didn't. Like, obviously the happy parts are really good, but like when I get annoyed or upset or sad or angry or whatever, or stressed out, I feel them so hard, and it just consumes me, and then it creates anxiety, and like it's just really, really hard. And I was on the phone with my best friend last week because was my time of the month, and I was very, very emotional. We all know there's those hormonal emotions that like they come fully packed, fully loaded, coming to kill. Like, they're rough. We all know. But I was talking to her, and I was like, if one more person or one more thing says no to me, I'm gonna lose it. I just feel like so many things have been saying, no, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. Like, you can't do what you want to do right now because you have to do this. Like, oh my goodness, I'm about to lose my mind. Like, this camera right now is telling me, no, girly, you cannot do this. All right, you know what? Here we go. That's how it's gonna be. My hand's on the steering wheel. It's all right. So if one more thing tells me no, like, I was gonna lose it. Like, just so annoyed and so stressed. Like, I have to do a job next year that I don't want to do, and I've tried so hard to get out of it, but I'm still stuck in it, and I have to do it, and I really don't want to do it at all. Like, my heart is not in it. My heart is in the exact opposite place. Like, I do not want to do it. And here I am being told, no, you can't do what you want to do right now because you have to do this. Like, you already committed. Like, that's just what you have to do for the next year. I'm sorry, it sucks, but like, life sucks. It's basically what my verdict was on that. And then I have like some other things telling me no at school. Like, no, you can't hang out with your friends because you have to study. And like, I get that. Like, honestly, school doesn't even upset me that much because that's what I'm there to do, and I'm there to be a student, and I'm there to learn, and I'm actually really enjoying everything at school. But anyways, but just like stuff like that, like, no, you can't do that because it's not your time. Or like, no, you can't be in a relationship because it's not your time to be in a relationship. Or no, you can't hang out with that friend because she wants to hang out with somebody else. Like, no, I don't want to hang out with you anymore. Like, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Stuff like that, like, has literally happened to me for the past month. Like, no. So many people are just telling me no, or like things just like stopping me in my place that I can't do, and it gets me down. It is infuriating, and you feel so powerless, and you feel like you're living somebody else's life for them, and like you don't get to live the life you want to live. But everything is so temporary. And my godmother told me last year when I hated school, I don't know like how many people know this, but I absolutely hated the university that I go to last year. Like, I wanted to transfer, I wanted to drop out, like, hated it. Now I love it, total opposite. But my godmother said you can do anything for a year. A year is not that long. And I learned how short a year is when I did my year of like dating myself or whatever. And it's so short. It flies by. And I keep telling myself that, like, in this job that I have, like, I can do it for another year. I can make the best of it. I can work with what I got. Look at the positives, because there are some really good positives to it. I just tend not to focus on them. And I'm like, why am I not focusing on them? Why am I strictly focusing on the bad things that only make me upset and make my heart hurt? Why am I not looking at the positives? Like, when my friends who don't want to be my friends anymore, why am I not looking at that as like, okay, well, we're growing, we're changing, we're moving on, we're all meeting new people, and it's just not meant to be. And maybe one day it will be, and we'll be able to come back together and like talk about what's been going on and catch up. But just right now it's not working for us, and that's okay. It's fine, and it's fine to let people go, and it's okay to move on with your life, and you don't have to be friends with the same people your whole life. And it's okay for your other friends to have other friends, because that means that they're growing as people. I'm sorry, my contact is really messing up right now. All right, momentary pause. It's all good, because at the end of the day, if you're positive and you're happy and you make the most out of every situation, you're gonna be okay. I'm not really sure where that cut off or why it cut off, but thanks for that, phone. But the hurt, the anger, the sadness, all of the feelings will subside, and you will be happy. There will be good days. You will feel great. Like, nothing can stop you. And that's what needs to be your motivation. Like, always stay happy. Like, God has got this. He knows what's happening, and he's probably laughing at us, worrying and stressing out so much because we're so concerned about tomorrow and what the next day will bring. But God is already there, and he's already taking care of it, and we can't let it get us down. Even if you don't like believe in God, or that's not your faith, like, just know that everything is temporary. Time goes on. There is so much comfort in the fact that time is always going to keep moving, and you're not going to be stuck in one place forever. Like, it may feel like an eternity, and this year, next year may drag on forever, but I'm not going to be stuck there forever, and neither are you. So if you just focus on what you have good in your life, the time is going to fly so much quicker. Sorry, I'm turning the wheel right now because I'm changing exits, but time is going to fly by so much quicker if you're focusing on the good things that you have in life, and you're counting your blessings, and you're not going to be stuck in this down place forever. You will make it through. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Wow, that was so cheesy. Hate myself for that. But if you just take a moment when you're upset and you're looking at all the negatives, say one positive about the situation that you're in. Like, there's one good thing to come out of everything, I promise you. And if you just look at that, like, your perspective. My camera keeps freaking cutting off. I guess I'm out of storage. So anyways, that was basically everything that I wanted to say. That was all the thoughts I had in my head from this weekend. So yes, I hope you guys like these little car chats videos. Leave comments with suggestions of things you want me to talk about, and I'm gonna get back to jamming on my music on Spotify. Follow me on Spotify at Suzy Noblet. I have some great playlists. It's one of my hobbies, so I hope you guys like them. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. My world get lost in it. Arms out of line. I'm a spot for a minute. Okay. Oh wow, I was recording this whole time.